So there's a fine line between self-employed and unemployed. Being in this career, right, mindset is very important because as agents, we are considered self-employed. I was just talking to one of my candidates. So I was telling him that if, let's say you want to come in and be an agent, right, on the surface, it sounds very attractive. We got flexible hours, freedom, we are like our own boss. But the truth is, this freedom can also be the biggest threat. Because when people hear that, oh, you know, you're an insurance agent, you're very free, well, then 他就 naturally start to 叫你 run errands lah, then after that, or go gathering. And then your family or friends, right, they'll be like, hey, 阿伯你帮我接孩子. They always think that we can adjust our schedule. And slowly, if you're not careful, you start believing that too. And you get distracted. And you get put into different directions. And before you realize, right, what, gone now, 那个 time, so your results is not there. I always tell my friend that, hey, yes, I am an agent. But the thing is, right, 你们下班的时候，是 actually 我做工的时候, I cannot be asking you to take leave, don't work, just to meet me to 吃饭, right? Cannot 吗? So this is actually something that initially, when I became an agent, always say that, let me check my schedule first. If there's an appointment, I will still go for appointment. So very earlier on, I told myself that yes, I am self-employed, but I must work very hard or even harder than somebody who is employed. Because if I take this flexibility for granted, I am not self-employed already, I'll become unemployed. Self-employed without discipline is just unemployment with flexibility. Gave myself a structure. So you see, that time after JC, I was working part-time. As full-timers, they actually say that we need to clock in 44 hours a week. So I told myself 44 hours, right, is not my target. It is the minimum that I should spend time working every week. No matter what, I make sure that I put in the hours, because if I am consistent in my activity, then of course the results will come in naturally. And this discipline has kept me grounded all these years. Not motivation, not hype, not 3分钟热度, just showing up consistently every week, minimum 44 hours. So at the end of the day, right, this career is actually very good. I really appreciate the freedom it gives me. I mean, like, got which career we can actually go and 载孩子啦, do this, do that. But freedom only works when it's supported by discipline. Otherwise, it becomes distraction. And this simple discipline has kept me grounded all these years. Because if, let's say, I start doing everything everywhere, then of course 我就不可以 be successful already, what? So at the end of the day, this career gives us freedom, but it is the discipline that will bring us to where we want to be.